Latvia's big off last year paved the way for a slice of WRC history, as New Zealand pair Hayden Paddon and Kennard went on to clinch their first victory in Argentina. Kennard now prepares to return to the scene of his greatest triumph, having recently announced he'll be stepping down as Paddon's co-driver later this season. So what better time to recall that triumph, particularly the total confusion at the stop line, when the pair had no idea if they'd actually won, as illustrated by their conversation at the time.
Good try, yeah, couldn't done much more. 13:07. Well done anyway, bloody good try. We'll get it, we will get it.
Hayden started it because the first thing he did when we crossed the finish line was ask me the stage time. I told him what the stage time was and he said, Seb won the stage last year in this time, the conditions are a wee bit different, I don't think we've done enough. And that was what started that conversation that you sort of hear that sort of side of. Then we stopped and there was a huge semicircle of journalists in front of us, photographers, everybody was there and everybody was absolutely deadpan. There wasn't an expression on any of their faces. And the marshal came over and put the stage times on the windscreen on a clipboard. But unfortunately, the time that was on the bottom was Seb's, and it was down behind the windscreen wiper. And so I'm sitting there reading down the list, still didn't know. And it wasn't until the guy picked it up a little bit, you went, and that's when I laughed.
Well done!
Everybody talks about the little giggle and Hayden goes, we haven't, have we? And then I lost him after that. It was like, the next one I heard bang, bang, bang on the roof. And Hayden was dancing around on the roof of the car.
Suffice to say, that moment reflected the pinnacle of a long journey together.
Oh, absolutely incredible. I mean, to have had a career, and even then I was in the latter stages of my career, so to have got to the point of working with somebody from not competing in national championship level rallies, even in New Zealand when I started with Hayden, right through national championship, through Asia Pacific, through all of the levels of world championship, to get to that level and actually win a rally. And I mean, it's one of those things you say, well, let's get to the point where I've won a rally and then I'll retire. And then you go, we've won one, we'll probably win another one, and maybe it'd be nice to win a championship. But in the end, I mean, we've made the decision now, so that'll be it. But it would be quite nice between there and then to sort of managed to lift that bar a little bit higher for someone age-wise.
Kennard will step down after this year's Rally Finland, so completing a circle which began with his first outing as a co-driver alongside the late great Henry Toivonen back in 1985. He'll continue to support Paddon as part of his backup crew, convinced the Kiwi will one day become world champion.
I've never met anybody that's that driven to succeed, and that comment when we first got in the car that I'm going to be World Rally Champion, he will be.
Watch the most spectacular moments from every rally. Get WRC Plus with all rally highlights now.